This is what dying feels like. What in the world?
Guys, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This game is disappointing. After thinking about this for a long time, I've come to the conclusion that this game is subpar. It's not that good. It isn't for the money. It isn't for the value. Now I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna explain why this game is disappointing. The first thing that I want to talk about is how bland and stupid the story actually is. Now, the first few minutes of the story is pretty cool. It didn't really feel full of cheese, as some people may say, but that is until we get to the second episode, where a gang war is pretty much started because of a mistake that the characters could have resolved in like one sentence. That was it. Like, oh man, we ate your pudding, sorry. But nah, it just turned into a gang war for some reason. The New Frontier itself doesn't seem that cool right now. It just seems like they're a light version of the Saviors. And I'm not even joking from you. I'm not even joking with you. I actually nicknamed them Diet Saviors while playing this game because I could barely see any difference. They'll just go up to the compound. The compound literally looks the same as Negan's compound. The story goes really fast, like so fast you can't even comprehend how fast it's going. It's like 1 minute we're avoiding a horde, and then the next we're inside Disney World. Like, that's how fast the story goes. It goes all over the place. The second thing that I want to talk about is the lack of actual innovation inside the story. It's just the same fucking thing over again. Now, you may say, Mario, you fucking idiot, that's what the genre of the game is. And I counter that with just because you establish a genre or a game inside of a genre doesn't mean you don't get to like experiment with it. Hell, this game could have been like the first Fallout, where you could, walk around Prescott and, learn everybody's story and stuff like that. Maybe when Prescott got destroyed, we might have actually felt something instead of just being like, oh, there's another community destroyed, Or maybe it could have been like a semi-third-person shooter where you could shoot and kill zombies at your own will. Those could have been implemented to create a much more expansive and great experience, but no, we get the same old carbon copy. Like, seriously, Telltale, are you trying to be the COD franchise right now? Like, what the
How many of my friends died because of you, huh?
What? How many men? By my choices, I only killed like 2 of your people, and even then one of them was in the same squad that killed my niece. How many of my men did you kill? You killed my niece, you shot my girlfriend, you destroyed an entire community that had nothing to do with this, by the way. You killed a woman who had nothing to do with this. Wait a minute. How were you even captured? Why'd you leave Prescott in the first place? How did the Diet Saviors even know where you came from? Did you tell them? Why'd you do that? You could've just told me you were a lone wanderer or something. And then, we could do the thing that really pissed me off the most. The fact that your choices do not affect the game at fucking all. No matter what choices you make, Rita ends up dying, Kate ends up getting shot, Prescott gets leveled, and Francine ends up fucking dying. I'm being serious. No matter if you come down with no hassle and not saying anything at all, Francine still gets murdered. I don't understand. Why even give us a choice at all? It's not going to mean anything. The only real big choice that you have in the game is whether or not you hold Clem hostage, and even then it's like the last 5 minutes of the game, so it doesn't really matter. Because at the end, this is something that Telltale has been doing since Season 1. A lot of your choices won't matter inside the long run. The choices that you do make in the game just change certain parts of dialogue. It doesn't even change your relationship with the character sometimes. It's a complete waste of time, and it's fucking false advertising. This game is disappointing. Way more disappointing than Fallout 4. Because with Fallout 4, even though abandoning the features that made the previous games fantastic, by the way, it still was a great game. It may have not had the immense replay value or the amount of content that the previous Fallout games had, but it was still fun to play through, and it's never boring when you actually do discover new places. This game is just mediocre, at best and dishonest at worst. I do not recommend this game. Like, dude, you can get more bang for less buck looking for much more better games. You're looking for a game based on choices? Try Undertale. You're looking for a zombie game? Try Left 4 Dead. That thing's only like $20. Hell, the sequel's only like $20. You want a game where you can explore and learn more about the game's world? Buy Fallout, or Skyrim, or even Wasteland. Those are extremely cheap on the Steam store. Want an emotional game with a story that actually makes you feel something? Try The Tale of Two Brothers, or Mother 3, or The Last of Us. I promise you that these games are less than The Walking Dead Season 3 and are better. That cost less than $30. Dude, this season doesn't even deserve $20 for its price tag. But I will say that I am waiting for the new episode, and I fucking hope that it's better than what we got inside these 2 episodes. Okay? So anybody who has just heard of The Walking Dead and wants to get into like the comics, the video games, and the TV show, and specifically for the games, do not buy the 3rd season, okay? It isn't worth it. Buy this 1st season. It is much better than anything that the 3rd season has to offer. I don't know what the hell happened during the production of this fucking game, but you need to fix this. Like, you really need to fix it.